And now, Rob on the road, exploring Northern California.
You can experience Machines in Motion, the dreams of Leonardo da Vinci, now taking flight at the Aerospace Museum of California through the first week of September. Leonardo da Vinci was considered one of the greatest minds of all time. Here's your chance to delve inside Da Vinci's dreams.
This is where what you're about at the museum all began.
And I think people probably wonder, well, why Leonardo da Vinci at the Aerospace Museum? Because they know the Mona Lisa, or the Da Vinci Code.
Or the Last Supper.
Or Last Supper, right. But he was fascinated with flight, he was fascinated with birds. And part of this Machines in Motion exhibit covers not only land and water and fire, but air and his flight designs.
These came from drawings?
Yes.
From sketches that Da Vinci did himself?
Correct.
Aerospace Museum, let's start with air, and this would become the helicopter?
Yes, it's man-powered with the arms and the legs and even the head, but this flapping bird would actually, if you look at this design, it's a modern-day helicopter. So what he would do is design using the wing, the bird wing, as his model. But he also designed a parachute, which worked except you couldn't steer it and the parachute would fall on top of you. The gliders, which we put one over here with a
oh my gosh, it looks like one today.
modern day glider, and then over there is his glider. They look very similar.
He was not far off
Not
at
far
all.
off, no.
You'll find flying machines, presses and pulleys, even a bridge, all made up in Da Vinci's head, using the four elements of earth, air, fire, and water.
These were the basic devices for many things.
Like this. But he never built this. This was just a drawing.
A lot of these were drawings, yes.
So this is to move water, clearly, which would end up creating energy. Who knew?
And then you could reverse that and use the water to power this to put something else here. And using simple machines, but also using other things to be the basis for travel, for just making your life easier.
It's shocking what he could do.
And you think this is the 14 to 1500s. You know, no television, no Google, no whatever. You know, he was at no computers. So.
And he died poor.
Yes. Trying to solve problems, spanning a river, making life easier, making machines work.
Each of these are made by artisans in Italy. Many of Da Vinci's visionary sketches have been made real for you to try yourself.
Well, there are more than 40 pieces here in this exhibit.
Yes, 40.
This is the only place in California that this exhibit is stopping?
It's been going throughout North America, but this is the first time in California, and it leaves California after this.
We are inside Da Vinci's plan for a tank.
He was actually contracted to create a tank for a wealthy patron who wanted to create something for war, for battle. And so what he did was he based it, as you can see up here, on a turtle shell.
And hand cranks or animals inside.
Yes.
As someone who is a curator at the Aerospace Museum, to see some of the origins of things we have today must be really cool for you.
You look at this, and I just keep going back to the time, how long ago it was, and what was coming out of a single person's mind. What were many other people thinking, or that didn't get out into the public, or aren't out today? What did we lose? But then again, we have to look at in the positive, what have we gained?
I like that perspective. Also, it's very interesting to me to think in his mind what these things would actually have looked like, but you get to see them here today, what they would possibly have been like from his drawings, and they are alive for you to come and see at the Aerospace Museum of California. Good to see you.
You too, thanks.
Very cool exhibit here through Labor Day.